morning and hearty solid waste and e-waste management.
Respected Professor Sadhan K Ghosh from Bardhaman University, Professor Pradeep Chatterjee, Dean Arts, and Anindo Banerjee, Professor from Webel, different teachers and representatives from different departments and students. So today we have organized one seminar on waste management as well as e-waste management.
It's one-day workshop on management of solid waste and e-waste organized by Binoy Krishna Chaudhary Rural Technology Center under the umbrella of Center for Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Skill Development, the University of Bardhaman. Today we have with us Professor Sadhan K Ghosh, former professor of Jadavpur University and at present Director of Waste Management. We are very much thankful to you, sir, to share your very valuable time coming from Calcutta to Bardhaman, as we desire to hear your advice or informations for solid and e-waste management, because you are the versatile and expert persons in that field. We welcome you, sir, as chief guest of this one-day workshop.
Opportunity to address the issue in a little bit different way. He is a very renowned figure. Whatever the waste, we have to recall the first name, Dr. Ghosh. We are eagerly waiting for their wonderful lecture, guidance, that how we can control, how we can manage the e-waste. We always know that we are using anything and the result is generation of waste. But nobody thinking about that, how we can control that waste. It may be a solid waste, it may be a kitchen waste, it may be a municipal waste. So I request everyone, all the participants, all faculty members, office staffs, they are coming over here, wasting their valuable time. But really, you are wasting your valuable time to overcome the waste problem. Our first lecture will deliver by our renowned professor, Professor Sadhan K Ghosh. Professor Ghosh did his PhD from engineering faculty. He has shouldered his responsibilities in many areas. Few of them. He is a Director General, Sustainable Development and Circular Economic Research Center, ISWMAW, India, and the founder advisor, Center for Sustainable Development and Research, Efficiency Management, Jadavpur University, Kolkata. He is a renowned personality in the field of waste management, circular economy, green manufacturing, supply chain management, sustainable development, co-processing of hazardous and municipal solid waste, plastic waste management and recycling, e-waste management and recycling, management system standards, ISO, and TQM, having collaboration in more than 30 countries. He started his career in the multinational industries in Larsen and Toubro Limited and the Gramophone Cooperative of India Limited. He served as the Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Head and Professor in Mechanical Engineering at Jadavpur University, India, and the Director, CBWE, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. Professor Ghosh is the founder chairman of the ICON SWM, President of the International Society of Waste Management, Air and Water, and the Chairman of the Indian Congress of Quality, Environment, Energy and Safety Management System. He received several awards in India and foreign countries, including the Distinguished Visiting Fellowship in 2012 by the Royal Academy of Engineering, UK, and the Boston pledged an NABC 2006 award for the most eco-friendly innovation for conversion of plastic and jute waste to wealth conferred by the North American Bengali Conference 2006, Houston, Texas, in the ESP 50K business plan competition. He received 3 patents in India and Bangladesh on eco-friendly plastic recycling machine and the process thereof, and automatic high-speed jute rebonding machines. He wrote 10 books, more than 50 edited volumes, more than 260 national and international articles and book chapters. He is the editor-in-chief of the Journal of Solid Waste Technology and Management and associate editor of Journal of Material Cycles and Waste Management. Hopefully it is a Spinner journal. Am I right, sir? Yeah. He developed and initiated policy on anti-plagiarism, Jadavpur University 2019. He has been the principal investigator of more than 20 international and 20 national research projects. So many more. The list will be, it will be not ending. So with this, I request Professor Ghosh to give us some guidance, some line of thought, so that we can make our environment green. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Naba Krishna, my friend Professor Panigrahi, Pro-Vice Chancellor, and all the deans and professors, speakers, teachers and students, research scholars. Of course, we treat research scholars also as students, okay? Before I start, I must perform my duties to check whether you are interested or not in e-waste management. Because you know that no point of wasting time for me and for you. If you are really interested on e-waste management, then it is worth spending your time here, and very silently. Can you raise your hand who are really interested in learning and practicing e-waste management? You
স্যার
are
ওগুলো না
not.
হলের লাইট ওগুলো
You are
ওগুলো-
not interested.
হ্যাঁ, ওটা থাকে এই লাইটগুলো
I am interested.
Okay, last benchers. So everybody is interested. It's great. The second point. I'll use this microphone. Kindly raise your hands. Okay, who are performing their duties of separating waste at source. That means at your house, you are separating biodegradable waste and dry waste. Please raise your hand. So, the awareness on this is very, very poor. So the first thing, you know that I started this in 2006 in Kolkata. I discussed with the minister, mayor, and requested them to separate, to imbibe the culture within the citizens of separating the waste at source. And you will be very happy to know that from 2006, the ward in Kolkata where I am staying, 150 doors, I started it with the municipal body. 2006, every household, they are separating dry waste, plastic, e-waste, metals, papers, textile, batteries, and many more things in one bin, and the other bin, all the kitchen waste, green waste. And even today, if you're really interested to see what is happening, you are welcome to come to my place and see 15 to 16 people, poor people, they're working on that particular waste management system, which we call material recovery facility. I have given this proposal to the government of West Bengal long back, including the mayor and the commissioner of Kolkata. Very recently, in Kolkata, 2020 or 21, they have started in some of the wards separating waste. And in West Bengal, they have started in some of the municipalities separating the waste, not in all. But my objective and the objective of the state and the city should be, in each of the municipalities, the waste should be segregated. But why? Was the need of putting the waste in segregated form? Because waste has a value. If you mixed all these waste together, it doesn't have any value. Value means you can sell it at 5 paisa per kg. But if you separate this, then you can sell it ranging from 5 rupees a kg to 20 rupees a kg. And moreover, the effort on that separation will be less because if it is separated at the source. Second thing, the value of the waste, if you separate, then it becomes very high. Because, say, very small example like plastic bags, if you use it and then put it in a dry waste bin, it is not wet with water and any other contamination. So it will go directly to the factory of the recycling. But if you mix with water, soil and other things, then it will be collected and it will have a pre-processing like clean it, wash it and dry it. It costs. And then the possibility is maybe 90% or 80% of that can be recycled and rest of the part will be thrown away. So this way, you people, each of you can add value to your society, can add value to the waste which you are generating, and on the other hand, you know that what is the problem today? Today in the society, in the world, in the environment, the problem is one. That is, we are consuming more and more. I have a capacity. I cannot consume the whole thing which I am taking. So what I'll do? I'll consume a part and rest of the thing I'll throw it away. What is happening today? And that's why the extraction of the natural resources, natural resources, whatever, this one, this paint, this one, mobile, anything which we are using, those are all produced by utilizing the natural resources which are coming from the environment. The rate of extraction of these natural resources for last 40 years has gone to the highest level. We have to reduce it. So if you do this, add the value to the waste chain, then on the other hand, you are helping to reduce the extraction rate. Because the raw material, we call it secondary raw material, SRM. The raw material which is used for a particular manufacturing process, if you take the apart from the waste which is generated and put it into the production process, then instead of X material requirement, this will be X minus Y requirement. Because you are putting Y from the waste which you have already started. So by that way, you can reduce the extraction rate of natural resources. And what else you are doing? If you add value to the value chain of the waste, you are opening the scope of some of the guys to put into their employment, because it will be recycled. And recycling means there will be some people who will be needed. There will be some machinery which will be needed. And this is creating a scope for the society, for the employment. And after employment, what is it? This is a business. You can sell the valuable product which is coming out of the recycled process. So this product is sold in the market. That means you are earning some money. Please. Why I told you this story? This is not the story. This is a fact which I am revealing in front of you. Each of you, before going to the waste management, e-waste management, or any other solid waste management, you must understand the value of your role in the society. You cannot do it. You can be leisure. You can casual, like you are not separating the waste and you are throwing it away. What will happen? You will make a big dump of the waste and you will be happy by saying that, oh, in my city, we have 2 dumping sites. Like many of the Calcutta, they are very happy. They say proudly, oh, we have a very big dhapa. Do you have it in your city?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So, if you reduce dhapa, that means you are helping the society. You are helping many people in earning their livelihood. You are helping producing products. And ultimately, you are helping reducing the extraction rate, and this is sustainable environment. This is the need of each of you. This is the duty of each of you. You have an important role to play. Do you know why? Because you are called the educated person in the society. And apart from this, you have a role to make at least 20 people aware of this process. Then you are a citizen. Then you are a responsible citizen. Otherwise, I don't consider you as a responsible citizen. Could you understand what I say? No, I can't remember. I can't think that you understood what I say. Please respond. Could you understand what I said?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So now we'll take an oath to have a better waste management and executing your role as a very good citizen, responsible citizen to develop your sustainable environment. Can you?
Yes, sir.
You will stand up. Will be a responsible citizen by demonstrating my willingness, separating waste at source at my home, my office, and helping utilizing this waste in a recycling process by which I'll reduce the waste dumping in my place. I will help the society in generating employment, economy, reducing the extraction rate of the natural resources towards a sustainable environment. And I take this oath today. And I'm taking the oath today also to spread this message to 20 people around me. Thank you very much. In Bardhaman University today will lead to be a fruitful project. Is it so? Please be committed. Forget about the science and other things behind e-waste. But more importantly, this is a waste. Now I'll come inside the e-waste. You know, the other thing which I'll tell you, I have taken a mission. I am doing this work from 1999. It's nearly 24 years. In 2017, I took an oath to involve not only the big guys, but also the school and college children. I was just speaking to Professor Panigrahi. In 2021, I have taken the mission that I will involve 50,000 school and college students in waste management facility in Meghalaya by December 2023. And the process is running. I have started the process in West Bengal. Tomorrow, 11 schools who have expressed their willingness to be involved in this project. What is that? Separation of waste at the source, hand it over to the recyclers, and if it is a biodegradable waste, you have a lot of space, put this into the compost plant or a biogas plant and make it happen, because the kitchen waste which you are generating, it can lead to the production of the methane gas, and either it can burn in the kitchen or you can make it electricity. So this is a business model. On the other hand, you can make the compost, and that will be substituting the chemical fertilizer in your garden or any other place. So this is also a business model. And the dry waste, number of dry waste, each of the dry waste has a value and it can be recycled and it can have a recycled product. So they are being involved. I requested the Pro-Vice Chancellor to think of it so that this can be also implemented in Bardhaman University and the colleges. Now let us see what is e-waste. You have listened already to Pro-Vice Chancellor, Deans and Naba Kumarji that what is e-waste? E-waste is next. E-waste, discarded mobile phone, computer monitor, motherboard, PCB, chargers, compact discs, television set, headphone, washing machine, air conditioner, refrigerator and other electrical and electronic equipment. All these are e-waste. It has a specific life. It may be 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. But after that, whenever it is not in use, whenever it is not able to provide you the services, desired services, then we call it as e-waste. This is as simple as this. The material, the product, whenever it is in use, it is a useful material. Whenever it is not in use, it is not able to be usable, it is waste. But we have a traditional view that waste means don't put inside, throw it away outside. And we are very happy whenever I get a plastic bag and say some food and other things, you have grabbed it. if you can throw it away just on the roadside. Am I right? But please from today change the concept. That if you throw it away on the roadside, you should be the most unhappy person. You will find it in your child. You know that for our last 25 to 30 years in India, we are studying EVS. EVS, you know? Environmental Science, from the kids' school, class 1. And the graduates, you had to pass it, the subject. But the most unfortunate thing, the teachers in the school and colleges don't give importance to that subject. And they give marks. Oh, you have to pass it, don't worry. You are not to do anything. Or you ask your father, parents, make a project, send it to me, I'll make you pass marks. It's very unfortunate. So, those who are in the teaching and those who will be going for the teaching, please be sure that this is the only subject, the demonstration of which will give you more sustainability. So e-waste, each of this, why it is more important? Because in my opinion, from my experience, electronic waste is the most valuable waste among all other waste, apart from nuclear waste. So this is the most valuable item, and the recycled product has the maximum price which is produced out of e-wastes. What are there? I'm not going into the detail of this because you know that these are all data taken from different sources. Like if you go to e-waste is one of the fastest growing waste stream. In 2022, more than 1.6 million tons of e-waste generated in India. 1.6 million tons. Do you know how much tonnage we are producing the solid waste in India? It's nearly 62 million tons. So, it is nearly 1/40th of the total waste which we are generating. It's a huge amount. I mean, if you talk about 2019 and 2017, it is now really double than 2017. It is moving faster. Like professors were telling that if you had one mobile, now you have 3 mobile. And moreover, if you, like my first mobile was purchased in 1998 or 99. The common number is still there with me, 983004464. My first mobile I used for 5 years. Second mobile, 3 years. And now, the young guys, they are not interested to continue a mobile set for more than 1 year. So what is it? You are consuming more. But the Sustainable Goal 2012 in SDG 2030, what is said? That you have to reduce the consumption and the production. But you are increasing it. So if you increase it, you have to sustainably increase. Nobody objects that you increase your use, but reduce the waste generation by recycling it or reusing it. So next is, you know that there are 2 concepts which are in place. One is you extract the material, produce something, use it, consume it, and at the end of its life cycle as intended use, that means it is not usable, we throw it away. And you are not getting that thrown away material to you again. So we call this as a linear process. It is going linearly. But what is your responsibility? You have to make this linear process into closed loop. This one. This is the linear process. And this one is the closed loop process, like what I have been telling you for last 15 minutes. Extract the material. Before extraction, you redesign the process and the product so that your consumption in the process is less. Who will do it? You guys. You are the researchers. You are the higher educated guys. So you will think that how the material consumption in any process can be reduced, but the efficiency can be increased. So this is the first action. What is the second action? You produce some product, is good. At the initial stage, keeping in mind that you have to make a circular economy or the closed loop system, you redesign the process and the product. So in that way, you reduce the consumption pattern. You reduce the extraction rate. Second thing, you make the product, sell it. The product should have a more life cycle. If the life cycle is 1 year, you design so that the life cycle is 1.5 year or 2 years. That means you are reducing again the extraction rate. If it is 1 year life and if it is 2 year life, of course, the extraction will be lesser for 2 years. So, for 2 years you have been using this material. At the end of the 2 years, the intended use is lost. That means you cannot use that material for the intended use. So what you will do is, your option is either keep it in the almirah as a museum piece or throw it away. No throw, no museum. So do it, you think of, you explore how that material can be reused or redesigned. Simple reuse. You can give me a number of examples, like the dress. Say you are in the class of first year or say class 8. So you have a very good dress. You have your sisters or brothers. So whenever this is not fitting you, hey, I am giving it to you. It's a benevolent service. But with this benevolent service, by giving it to your youngers or to others, what you are doing? You are adding value to the environment. How? The extraction rate becoming less. Because you are not throwing it away. You are utilizing this for others. Similarly, books. You know, I don't know whether you do it or not, but in my school days and college days, what I do, my book, I was promoted and I have given it to the next year students or my brothers or my brethren. So in that way, again, the wastage is minimum. So we have a legacy of reducing the waste. We have a legacy of reusing the waste. But why not for e-waste? So the first and foremost thing, as you have already committed to me, don't throw the waste. Whether it is mobile, whether it is your pen or pencil or your electronic gadget or the component which is not useful, put it in a bin. So there the bin culture comes. Anything which is waste, put it in the bin. Don't throw it away. Any waste, plastic, metal, e-waste, electronic, battery, everything, put it in a bag. Like say, you have newspaper. I'm quite sure you are not throwing the newspaper out because maybe the senior guy, a senior person in your house, after 1 month, he called a person. Hey, kitna dega? 8 rupees. No. You have to give me 10 rupees per kg. Okay, le jao. It's not very big amount, but the culture is big. The same culture we have to adopt for all the waste. And like you get some return from the selling of the old paper, the similar way you will get more return if you take the effort of putting it into the bin. E-waste is such an waste which you have to carry forward by putting it into the bin. I am quite sure after this program, your university management will put some of the e-waste bin in the department and also throughout the campus, so that to show that you are committed to have that e-waste management effective. And what is the supply chain? If you can put in the bin, then there will be, say, after 3 months you will find that it is a huge dump. Either ask Aninda or some other fellow to take it away. If it is, say, 500 kg, if you have 500 kg of paper, you will get 500 into 10 rupees. If you have 500 kg of e-waste, you will get at least, instead of 10 per kg, at least 100 per kg into 50. So this is business. So in my language, waste management has to be seen as a business model. It is not a social activity. Nobody wants social activity from you. If you do something, I'll give return to you.
Sir, will you tell us who are the people who are going to take this material?
Oh, there are a number of people. You are not to worry. You first establish the system.
No, my problem is, suppose I'm not living in Kolkata. I'm living in a village, or I mean at this level, I'm in Bardhaman. So I'm not familiar with the people who are going to take this.
So your dean asks as a question that who will take from us? If you establish the system, Professor Sadhan Ghosh and Mr. Anilda, he will take care of linking you with the supplier of the e-waste. I mean, receiver of the e-waste.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
right?
much. This is very important. This is very important. This is very, very important, because I personally believe in the kind of thing that he is speaking, and we separate, I mean, waste materials, but there are no takers from our home. That's very important.
Hey, lady.
Yes.
Why you are going out? Huh? Please come back. Yeah, so this is possible, and this is not a big job. Big job is.
One question. From this point, demand side problem arises because we the Bardhaman, but the problem is everywhere. Every station, every home produce varieties of e-waste, and who can buy it? Who can collect it? And how? This is a big problem. How can you solve this
Actually,
problem?
sir, we are more interested in listening this side of the discourse. I mean, who are going to, I mean, take it from us, and what is the rule, how much we can give them, what return we will get. We are more interested in having inputs on this side of the discourse.
Look, this detailed discussion is not possible in this training because the price depends on what is the quality of my coat. The way, first thing, you know that, sorry, this is the, look, there are number of metals and materials which are here in the e-waste. Each is not having the same price. Each is not taken by the same person, one person. So once you have the experience of establishing the system, the second course of action, whenever you just start it, then you see what type of material you are getting. Like the easiest example, you go to the dump site, and if you observe for 1 or 2 days, you will find the valuable materials are picked up by the waste pickers. So whatever left over, there is no value at all. So the cost is very low, the price is very low. So in that way, you first, what you should do is, he will speak more elaborately. First, make a committee from each other department. Then you make a committee of the students, the committed students, who will monitor that. Establish different bins, identify which are the bins. Have a mapping of the bins, bin placement mapping, so that people know at the gate or somewhere you just e-waste map of the university and put some guidelines that what they do, what they do not do. and establish this. Meantime, you will also know what type of e-waste you are creating. Like, as I was telling, 2007, I saw that in the corridor, dump of the materials are there. Then one day I saw that all of those are e-waste. E-waste comprise of metals, plastic, glass. Today glass is not very much available because the CRT is there, but there are something. And many more. Even you will get gold, silver, and all heavy metals are there. So unless and otherwise you make an inventory of those, that what are the types of e-waste you are generating, then only you will know that who can be the receiver of those e-waste. So it is not a one-day exercise. You have to put some time on it, and then you will guide that, okay, these people will take this people will take this, and this is the way you have to go ahead. This training is only for the awareness generation, and also guiding that which way you have to go. And once this program is over, I am quite sure that you will take at least 1 month time to organize the organogram for e-waste management. And then only during that time, you discuss with us, you will find all the things. There are. People are starving. Today, like you, there are only a few number of institutes who are coming forward. There are a few e-waste recycling plant in India, mostly in Bangalore. Many of them are starving because they are not getting material. And the main problem of e-waste is the networking of the raw material, I mean the feedstock. So you start it, rest of the thing will not be a problem. You haven't, as I told you, the e-waste is a good business. You will get also return out of it. The system which you will establish in your university, I am quite sure in 1 year time, you will get the return of the whole thing. So return on investment is 1 year only. It is possible, and you can do it. Now the EPR is coming in a big way. Extended Producer Responsibility. What is EPR? Mid-benchers?
Extended producer.
Yeah?
Extended producer.
Last benchers? EPR?
Extended producer responsibility.
Look, why I am asking you. If you go there and you say that I am doing masters or PhD, and somehow if it comes that way, the EPR, there is a system which is implemented in India, and if you just keep short, then they will not keep you as a master's or PhD ranker. So these are the things, it should be included in your general knowledge book. EPR, Extended Producer Responsibility. However, I believe that he may be covering a little bit, but you know that what we are giving, this is only food for thought. So unless and otherwise you go and read, you check, because website is a big book today. So go through that. You will find a lot more things what I am saying, much more than that. And you will be learning. And this learning will help you in your system, in establishing in the university. Like so, you know that these are the hazardous material in electronic waste. Why we are interested to control it? If you throw it away, these materials will be mixed in your soil, which will go into the aquifer or water, which will go into the vegetables which are cultivated, and ultimately this will damage your body. Like the plastics which you are throwing, you are very happy that whenever you have a plastic bag, you are throwing it on the road. Ultimately it goes to the drain, then river, then ocean, and in the river and ocean it is converted into microplastic, and that microplastic is swallowed by the fish and others, and that fish is coming to your home. You grab it, and what means? The plastic which you thrown away, it comes in a microplastic size into your stomach, which is creating carcinoma in your body. So, protecting your environment will also help in protecting your health, right? And not only yours, your child's health also. So, these are really a very important subject. And today, our country is in such a mode, and I'm really very much helpful and thankful to this government in India. No government has thought of waste management previously. We had JNNURM, but that was a flop business. Now come this Swachh Bharat Mission, Sarvekshan. From 2014 and 2016, the way our people their awareness is improving, the implementation status is improving. At least in my opinion, if it goes for next 10 years, India will be one of the best role players in waste management in the world map. So, and that will happen if you do it. If you do it, you will generate business. Electronic waste recycling is a very good business. So, acha sahib, আমাকে বলবেন কখন শেষ করব? কতক্ষণ? 5 minutes? Okay. So, this is one of the concern for you, and you know that this is affecting each of the organs. Your brain, your lung, your kidney, your liver, and everything can be affected by if you don't treat the US properly. Next, I have shown the collection system, but this is not very much important at this stage now. This is an awareness generation program, but there are a number of ways by which the e-waste can be collected. He will tell you how the collection system will work in your place or in our country. This is also not necessary, different countries. The recycling process. You know, e-waste has a huge number of material. It may be more than 150 types of material which are used in different types of e-waste. And each material, like I went to around 22 recycling and dropping center of e-waste throughout the world. Even in China, I visited 2 e-waste recycling plants. I just forgot it. They gave me the recycled product, glass, just paperweight, with some beautiful script over there. They gave me some wallet. I went to Oxfordshire, Wiser Electronic Recycling Unit. What they do and what we will also do. All the electronic waste collected, like the other wastes, then they will come to the dropping center. Dropping center means this is a business center. So they give this at a price. Sometimes there is a contract with the government, sometimes contract with the municipality, sometimes contract with the company, even the university. Then what they do is electronic waste. The best thing is that there are many electronic waste which are reusable. Like in developed country, I have seen the computers which are coming, they test it, maybe some repair, and it is sold. And many of such computers coming to India and other developing countries as an aid. You can use for 2 years or 3 years, then it's finished. So that means this is one way of dumping e-waste onto our country or other countries. Like the other things which are not usable, they first dismantle it. Okay, dismantling manually as well as dismantling by crushing. Okay, then they put it into the conveyor. The people are there on the other side. They are trained who will pick up which material, and there are some bins: plastic, small metals, bigger metals. Glass usually is not put into the shredder, it is separately done. Then maybe the wares, plastic ware, metal ware, a huge percentage of this electronic waste are either plastic or metals or non-conducting material. Like if you go for refrigerator or air conditioner machine, you will get a lot of non-conducting material. So they are all separate bins, put it together. Then each of the bins are taken away. Again, refined segregation. Then you will find that there are, say, 50 types of material bag which you have. Just nomenclature. For each of the product, this is product from your unit. For each of the product bag, there is a customer who is waiting for you. Either they will pick up this bag for their recycling plant, or you will send it whenever a good amount, you will send it to the factory. Glass, going to the glass, HNGL, it is in Rishra. They are the producer of different types of glass. You can sell it, give it to them. They will make it different types of glass. Plastic. There are a number of recyclers in plastics. You go to Park Circus or Kashipur or I don't know, in Bardhaman there was there, but I don't know whether it is there or not. Sell them. Metals. You have a contract with the metal recyclers and sell it to them. So in that way, each of the product from your unit will have a supply chain for making the product. So this is the way you can make it, but it is not a factory. You are not to think of it, only you have to know it. I am quite sure if you can establish the e-waste management system in your university, the forward supply chain will not be a problem for you. I'll help you, Weibel will help you. There is a good thing, and I'm quite sure that if you like these people, they are very energetic, and holding this program is also very tough. They have done it. I'm quite sure that you will be able to have a very effective e-waste management system in your university. And I wish that you can make a model e-waste facilities system in Bardhaman University. So with this, I thank all of you, and I thank you all for taking your oath with me. So now you must be very committed. Okay, please do it. It's not my request, it is a request from the society that do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your nice lecture, very informative lecture to all of us. And we are very much thankful to Professor Sadhan Ghosh to give us some basic information along with my oath taking, very interesting program, oath taking in a seminar. And it is no doubt very new thing to me. And I am also very much grateful to you to show the path, the how we can motivate the younger generations. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. And you know, this oath taking is not new for me. In Cambodia, I was there in last month. There was a program in the ministry and the colleges. I asked them to make the oath because they are making their national action plan for plastic debris reduction. So this is very interesting, and people become very much motivated. And I am quite sure that many of them will start implementing this. Is it right? Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. So, for your wonderful presentation and especially your oath, we always remember this oath, and we have to follow all these. You might be happy to know that, sir, in our department, we are trying to recover some metal from the waste electric wire. As you know, the electric wire made by copper, aluminium, like that. So recently we are converting the waste wire, copper wire, to copper sulfate, which is used in the laboratory. It is done in our laboratory, and we did it in our laboratory. So in future we can do this to convert this waste to a valuable product. So thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful presentation.